Happy Saturday. So we did get some rain to come in. It's been raining a little bit harder at certain times than others, but it's actually not that cold. It's supposed to get colder, but since it was gray and damp this morning, I still started up the wood fireplace. It's a wood stove, which is different, which is like way more efficient than a fireplace. Anyway, I'm coming on briefly here today, this morning. Well, actually it's afternoon already. Because of a couple of comments I got on my last video. One person said, oh, I should be a counselor. Another person, I mean, I feel the need to be completely transparent in the sense that I'm still going through a lot of stuff, and I struggle, like, well, particularly this morning, something came up, a trigger came up that made me realize that I still do cling, and things aren't as soft as I thought they were. Let me put it this way. I guess sometimes things feel softer than others. Come here. Come here. Come here. Avery, come here. Come here. Everybody wants to see you. There's Avery. There's Avery. She got sick in the middle of the night. I don't know what I had to let her outside, but I didn't see. It sounded like she gagged on the patio, but I didn't see anything out there. Anyway, what do I want to say here? I want to say, I think, barring any organic misfirings in the brain, and even then, I think everyone has the capacity for self-reflection and self-awareness and transformation, but it's hard. It's like so hard. And when you get up against your triggers that touch these vulnerable, raw areas of the psyche, even though you think, I should say I don't want to say you, I should speak for myself, even though I think, oh yes, I'm healing and this and that, it's like, you know, I just want to recoil from it. I just want to ignore it. I just want to push it away. I just want to think to myself, I've got to be done with this. But there's like I said before, there's no way around. There's only through. And something else I was thinking of. Oh, burps. I'm doing the Bannock drift. We've got a thing in our family that the females of the family will like jump to another subject without warning the listener. So, transformation, I started thinking about paths. Paths are a theme in my life. You know, I take paths through my garden, I take paths through my yard, I walk on paths and trails, and I incorporate that into my artwork, especially with my pinholes. And I was thinking about change and transformation and how it's not linear. The path isn't from point A to point B, at least not for me. It's like, okay, I'm walking past this is ugly, I'm just gonna walk right past it. No, the path kinda, it gets thin in places, and it gets covered with debris and fallen wood and vines, and you can't go back because it's too far to go back, you know? It's like, oh my God, I know there's something else up around here through the bend, and there's no way for me to go back. You know, something's grown over back there, or there's a wild beast on there, you know, the trail, or the cliff is given way and the bridge is gone. No, I gotta move through this. I gotta let it scratch me up. Boy, this is sounding kind of awful, isn't it? Oh, for metaphor. But it just reminded me of what I was feeling this morning. I was feeling things I did not want to feel. I was looking at things I did not want to look at, that I don't like in myself. But there's no way through but to experience that. It's like, okay, let it come up, feel it, realize it, be aware of the truth. And that's the other thing, you know, especially when there are situations when people don't, you know, there's still certain interpersonal dynamics and somebody doesn't want to be completely honest because they might, you know, they don't want to hurt the other person, but really I'm kind of finding that that's the only way through is with honesty, at least for myself. I'm not going to speak for anybody else. I mean, there may be people who don't want to know things. There may be people who it works better for them to not know. For me, it's like I like to know the playing field so that then I can choose what I want to focus on. I can choose where to put my attention. I can say, okay, this makes me feel bad, but at least I know what's going on, and at least I have a better handle on the bigger picture. And so, okay, I feel this way about that. It's okay that I feel this way about that. You know, it's a touchy subject, and it kind of hurts when it gets poked at. But now that I know that, I have a better handle on the playing field, on where different things are, and how best to use my attention. And it is a way to say, okay, get going over here, because this is gone, this is over. You know, whether it's a relationship or a job or, you know, an issue with your body. Okay, I don't like the way this is, but I accept the way this is because it just is. And so now that I know that that's like that, I know that my energy needs to go here. This is where I'm going to be productive and constructive, and how exciting can that be? I don't know. So I do an awful lot of self-talk. My counselor told me once, you're very good at the self-talk. It's like, well, you know, I live with a dog. So I don't go out and work in the working world. So I appreciate the very kind and supportive comments, but it's just like, man, I got a long way to go before I feel together. Anyway, maybe I'm more together than I feel. I don't know. Maybe we all are. So, how's that for a little fireside chat on a Saturday? I think Avery went under a chair. What are you doing under there? You're making noise. You're a goof. You're a goofy. We should get out for a walk. I don't think it's raining too much. I could just bring an umbrella. And, I'm supposed to go see Suffragette with a friend of mine later on, and then go get some dinner, so that'll be good. But Avery will need a walk. Come here one more time. No? Oh, you're going to lay in front of the fire. Come here, come on up. We got to say goodbye to everybody. Come on up. Whoa, come on, over here. There we go. Okay, everybody have a good Saturday, right? Be good, have fun. Find your happy places, right? All right. So, yeah, talk to you later.